Alright, good morning to everybody. It is the Macho Man, Robot Savage, the People's Champion. And I heard that people don't like that I call myself the People's Champion. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do it 2 times more right now. Ladies and gents, this is the Warpike build that you've been waiting for. Also, I see that you guys can see my new outfit. Unfortunately, the size is wrong, so I can only wear this temporarily for videos. But anyway, today I'm going to show you how to build the new top tier Warpike build. You might have noticed that it has been adapted from the original heroic Warpike build. I'm going to show you how to modify it for both the heroic style, alright, as well as for general combat. Okay, so to start out with, Cold Hell is going to be your Warpike of choice. Why? Because when you bond it with Pangar's Tooth, you get an excessive amount of damage, as well as one of the best elemental procs, which is Chill. Okay, you want a Molten Cell here, as well as an Acidic Cell. Now, Acidic is for general combat. If you take this into Heroics, alright, you need to swap this for Parasitic. And you will be taking out Executioner Spearhead and putting on Balanced Spearhead, or Munitions Amplifier, up to you. Alright, I would put on Balanced and keep the Reckless Leap, but again, up to you. That is the heroic style, alright? But I'll be showing you the general combat style instead. Okay, so that's Acidic and Executioner Spearhead. This is designed to help you get the most out of the build and to finish like Hunting Grounds, Escalations, outside of Heroics, ASAP. Alright, so this is the way to get it done fast. Alright, special Reckless Leap as always, alright, because this is an endgame build. Your Omnicell will be Iceborne, okay? You will have your Skarn's Defiance with a Molten Cell here. This is to buff your defensive capabilities, as well as to take advantage of the new Molten. I don't like to use the word meta, but Molten is very, very useful for many weapons right now because a 10% attack speed boost actually results in about a 3 to 7% efficiency increase over the previous top tier builds. Alright? Your helmet is going to be Sight of Stone with a Toughness Cell. You're going to have Scravewing Jacket with an Adrenaline Cell to take advantage of that. You're going to have a Boreal Might with a Berserker Cell. Keep in mind that Berserker is now a power cell. And you'll have your Volcanic Treads with a Berserker Cell. Okay? Overall, the build is going to give you some devastating power. Alright, because you've got... Let me go through the perks for a second just to show you what we got. You have Adrenaline plus 6, so you're going to get 33% damage bonus out of this build when you're at 0 stamina. You've got Berserker on top of that. That's another 35% damage increase. You've got Molten for 10% attack speed, 20% movement speed, immunity to burning, which is beautiful. And you will have 14,000 hit points for this build, so you have 28% extra damage from Tenacious. You've got Toughness, and you've got Acidic, which will help you wound faster. Wounding will increase your damage from Executioner's Spearhead, as well as giving you the Aether Rush effect, which is even more attack speed and damage. And basically, this is how you're going to run one of the top tier Warpike builds. Okay, but don't just believe me. The Macho Man never asks you to just believe me. We're going to demonstrate this by going all the way, alright, to the Thunderwatch. Okay, that's a level 8 to 11 area. That means the weakest behemoth is 6 levels higher. The strongest behemoths will be about 9 levels higher. That is the limit of this build. Now, with the Chain Blades, the limit is 10 levels, as I demonstrated. But, okay, it's very different for the Warpike. The Warpike's limit is 9 levels. Okay, you shouldn't try and push past that. And, also... One more tiny little message to that guy that tried to dick ride off my content. Why don't you make your own channel? Okay, don't be posting your stuff on my channel because that's the rudest thing that I've ever seen. Okay, next time will be a ban. Just saying. All right. So to cover how this build actually works, we're going to do a combat demonstration. For those of you that don't want to see that, you can like, share, and subscribe right now. Okay, drop a tip via the link in the description of the video if you want to support my content. You can also choose to get a channel membership if you want to. That would heavily support my content. Or, you know, just send a super thanks on YouTube. All right? But right now, combat demonstration. I'm going to show you how this build is played and how to use it. All right? It generally works really well. Okay. Now when you're starting off as always, you know, you don't have to do anything special. Okay, we've got a nice little Flameborn Gnasher, about 6 levels higher than you, dead ahead. All right. So, in general, I will always start the fight with just my heavy attack combo and get that Pangar's UE planted. Now, if it does something like this, I will back off, but only to unleash some hell. Because, remember, this doesn't utilize Predator. Unlike with the top tier Chainblade, it doesn't utilize Predator at all. Instead, you're okay with taking hits so long as you also maximize your damage by hitting back. And you've got plenty of lifesteal included, so you don't really need to feel worried or stressed about that. As you can see, the creature's already dead. So if you've got the elemental advantage, things will die fast, but you won't always have the elemental advantage. Let's go take on the level 10 Nezaga right now. Okay, shit, the Warpike advanced to level 3. Okay, well, now level 3 versus level 10 Nezaga, so about 7 levels higher. Sorry, maybe I should have gone to the Nezaga first to demonstrate more deadly combat. But in general, you'll be able to take heavy advantage of the Iceborne for interruptions on behemoths like this, as well as the natural proc of the Cold Hell, which would chill them out, and the Urska's Legendary, which can interrupt and chill them out if they get into a bad spot. So, although this doesn't come with overpower, you can still do devastating amounts of damage, and you don't have to wait for a behemoth to be knocked down or anything like that. No, you can devastate it right off the bat. And that's basically what makes this build very worthwhile playing. That and the fact that it's really, really easy to look like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And it'll just be dead. Alright, so we're going to go fight that Drask as well. Alright. Because we haven't even gone to 8 minutes yet, and I feel we may as well do that much. Again, these builds are all designed for top tier combat. You'll be able to devastate your opponents very easily and level up very easily. There is very little effort required in this kind of thing. As I mentioned, the only difference would be that, again, if you want to go heroic level, okay, counter the heroic element. So obviously don't take frost into a frost escalation, but at the very least, you know, counter the heroic element properly, and then just add the parasitic that you need. And with the increase overall, by the way, from the Executioner Spearhead, you will be in a very, very good situation to take advantage of all these wounded parts, because you're basically increasing your overall raw damage with Executioner Spearhead. So, and as you stack more of the buff, it gets even easier to wound and becomes this endless cycle of just devastating your opponent. So that's what I like. Oh, come on. It was lying down too much. You fool of a took. That's okay, though. It's going to die very soon. There we go. And with all those wounds over its body, it's done. Alright, so ladies and gents, that is how you play this particular Warpike build. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to either drop a tip via the link in the description of the video, send super thanks on YouTube, or become a channel member if you want to keep the channel running. Every channel membership you get just helps content be smooth and effective and helps me to deliver more. Okay, let's move over to the thank you scene. Big thank you to October's top supporters: Bravo7910, Crampy D, Johnny Nara, FNX Killer 43, Zavi Uzumaki, Alien Frost 80, Kazmanta, my lovely girl, Yuki no Kami, J Money 13, Ravik, Starbuzz, and Rogue Assassin. I appreciate each and every one of you. The Macho Man Robot Savage is gonna go work on the repeater build now that's coming this evening. Enjoy.